Hello, everyone. My name is Nadia Ali, and today I'll be talking about Berta Caceres. Berta Caceres was born into the low-income indigenous community of Honduras, where she developed a profound connection to the land and a deep appreciation for the traditional ways of life. From a young age, she witnessed the exploitation and marginalization of indigenous communities at the hands of powerful interests like logging companies, agribusinesses, and government officials seeking to exploit natural resources for profit. Determined to challenge the status quo, Berta became a vocal advocate for indigenous rights and environmental protection. In 1993, she co founded the Civic Council of Popular and Indigenous Organizations of Honduras, an organization dedicated to defending the rights of indigenous communities and promoting sustainable development. This organization was founded as a community Committee of Popular Organizations of Antigua on March 27, 1993 by human rights defender Berta Caceres. Soon thereafter, the organization began to focus on the Lenca people. The organization's 2004 history describes how the Lenca began to discover their indigenous face, a face of resistance and national identity. In the same year, Lenca activists from the group who wished to work more closely with the government and multilateral institutions created a rival Lenca organization, the National Indigenous Lenca Organizations of Honduras. And by 1998, Copenhagen had adopted its current name. Under Berta's leadership, Copenhagen had become a powerful force for change, leading campaigns against environmentally destructive projects that threatened indigenous lands and livelihoods. One of the most notable examples of Berta's activism was her opposition to the Agua Zarca hydroelectric dam project, which would have flooded Lenca territory and disrupted local ecosystems. Despite facing constant harassments, threats, and violence, Berta remained undeterred in her commitment to justice. She mobilized communities, organized protests, and engaged in legal battles to hold corporation and government officials accountable for their actions. Berta's tireless efforts earned her international recognition accolades, including the prestigious Goldman Environmental Prize in 2015. But even as she receives acclaim for her work, Berta knew that the struggle was far from over. She continued to speak out against injustice, even as the risk to her safety grew ever greater, even greater. Sorry. Tragically, on March 2, 2016, Berta Caceres was assassinated in her home. A brutal act of violence intended to silence her voice and intimidate others who dared to challenge the status quo. Her death sent shockwaves around the world, sparked outrage among human rights and environmental activists. In the aftermath of her assassination, Berta's legacy lives on as a source of inspiration and courage for countless individuals and movements. Her courage, determination, and unwavering commitment to justice continue to inspire activists and advocates around the world. But Berta's story also serves as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by environmental defenders, particularly those from marginalized communities. According to the organization Global Witness, hundreds of environmental activists are killed every year for their efforts to protect the planet. As a sick chart that underscores the urgent need for greater protection and accountability. As we reflect on Berta Caceres' life and legacy, let us honor her memory by continuing the struggle for environmental justice, to advocate for indigenous communities, supporting grassroots movements, and to voice policies that prioritize the rights of people and protection of our planet. Thank you so much for listening.